Innistrad Midnight Hunt is approaching, and you can become a part of the pack. All pre-orders for Innistrad Midnight Hunt products will come with an all-new exclusive Covert Go Blue Wolf token. Every single sealed product, commander deck, bundle, everything that's coming with the new set gets upgraded with a CGB token for free. Get your pre-orders in and join the Midnight Hunt. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, hear me out. What if instead of our opponent takes a turn, then we take a turn, then our opponent takes a turn, we were to take, say, all the turns? What if I told you that each time we did this, you could have, for free, not one, but 2 birds? Would you believe me? I think you would. Either you've turned off the video by now because you feel like you know where this is going, or you're still here. If you're still here, congrats. You have a spinal column. Today we are playing Izzet Turns, the idea of which the win con will be eventually we'll find the one galvanic iteration in the deck, play it, and then play Alrund's Epiphany, and we'll take 2 turns in a row. During those 2 turns in a row, we'll use one of them, flashing back Memory Deluge, to find more Alrund's Epiphany. Then we'll cast a galvanic iteration again with flashback from the graveyard, and copy it again with Alrund's Epiphany, and the birds will attack the opponent to death. I'm sure it's the most impressive thing you've ever seen. I'm sure that nobody else has done anything like it. Okay, sarcasm has been at a high level today. It's been a little bit of a long recording day, but I'm happy to be closing in on the end of it. And I have some sweet games to show you guys, so I'm actually pretty excited about this deck. And for those of you who complain about Goldspan Dragon, we don't have that in the deck, but we do have the Alrund's Epiphany for those of you who complain about that, so yay. But instead of Goldspan Dragon, we're playing a full control kind of shell, and we're running Burn Down the House. So Burn Down the House, one of the new cards, 3 and a red, 5 damage to each creature, and each planeswalker. Create 3 1/1 red devil creature tokens with, when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. They gain haste until end of turn. Of course, sweeping the opponent and all of their cool aggro stuff, whether it's wolves with their Arlens, or the Renin 7s before they get too many lands, or whether it's just killing an entire mono-white board, that's really fun, of course, and in Best of 1 you need some board wipes at some level. But the 3 devils actually go a long way to closing out games, as we often end up playing them in the Epiphany cycle to get more points of damage in, and it's kind of wild how often 3 devils get the job done when you're playing this deck. Memory Deluge, you've already seen this a few times on the channel. If I'm playing a blue deck, it's probably going to have this card in it. What can I say? We thought they couldn't replace Yorion, but they did. They did. It's not quite the same, but the love is very strong. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. Other cards in the deck, Prismari Command, very reliable, great against Chariot, ramps you into a Burn Down the House, and just really flexible. I've got an Arcane Infusion, kind of like Expressive Iteration number 5. It is really helpful for finding the one galvanic iteration in the deck. You might say, why only run 1 of this card when it's a key part of your endgame? Because you just don't want to draw too many. They don't do anything when you only draw these. They need to combine with something else, and you need it in the late game when you have a lot of mana anyway. So you want the iteration like around the time you have 8-9 mana. You don't want it before then. 1 is a good number, and you dig through a ton of your deck with Deluge, Expressive Iteration, and Arcane Infusion anyway. You also don't need Galvanic Iteration to win. It's kind of the extra juice that makes sure that you win. In the mana base, we've got 3 Field of Ruins. I did have Faceless Haven here to combine with the Snow mana for the Frostbite. Ended up finding that for a control shell, Field of Ruin was more important to make sure that the opponent's manlands didn't destroy us, and that we didn't lose to Book of Exalted Deeds. And then we've got 2 copies of Hall of Storm Giants to add to the clock with the Epiphany and help us just win that way. Few notes before we dive in and let the nonsense begin. Behold, I hold in my hand the first sample, the Covert Go Blue Metal Special Edition Shark Token. Those of you who have placed your orders, thank you for your patience. They are processing now. The sample was sent to me. I have approved it, and those should get done within a few weeks and get shipped out to all of you. And thank you for the support. And if you want to be in the first wave of the paper Innistrad CGB Wolf token, You saw the intro bumper. Head over to coolstuffinc.com right now. Pre-order Innistrad Midnight Hunt. There's only like a day or two more to go it. And you will get a CGB Wolf token paper for free. You can also use the code CGB5. Get yourself a little discount. Now let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. 94%er. If I lose, it's over. My license to play Magic will be taken from me. I'll never get to play again. 94%? Josh, I'll just chop everything out from under me. Green. Okay. Well, we need something to kill a pack leader, right? Right? What you got? Okay. Okay. Way less terrifying. Way less terrifying. I love revealing Saw It Coming to my opponent. Just part of the fun. Double Innkeeper, huh? Cinderclasm looking appealing. Although lots of treasures. Okay. Okay now. Okay. Okay. Finally, the pack leader. Finally, the big creature I can't kill with Cinderclasm. Can't wait to see if they have another one. But we'll find out. Might be a world where I Prismari Command into Cinderclasm this turn if they have another pack leader. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, you gain that life. You gain all that life. Oh my god. It's so happening right now. It's too bad I can't kill the Sentinel too. If I waited till my turn, I could have. You guys can tell me whether or not I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's just fine. So if we save the expressive iteration, like we can flashback the Arcane Infusion here, and then next turn iterate, and we might get 2 spells off it. If we save it till turn like 7, we might get a Burn the House Down off of it, which is awesome. I think their last card is a Blizzard Brawl. Let's grab the counter. I love showing them the Saw It Coming. Sometimes it will just deflate them into concession. So, like I said, we're gonna keep on holding on the iteration because I might get to Burn the House Down with it. If you wait really, really long time, you might get to Epiphany with it. All right. That was game. Black blood. Okay, we'll see if you do in fact play black, or if you're a liar. A liar. The heck is this? Nazgul on an owl? Aha! You will call black blood many things, but a liar is not one of them. I guess something tapped now or something tapped later. Not a lot of choice in the matter. Dungeons, huh? Yeah. Let's wait for the Triumphant Adventurer. You have a Triumphant Adventurer, don't you? That's right. That's right. Of course you do. All the taps. All the tappy tap lands. Well, I'm glad we hit that. Let's see what they take. All these cards are bad for them, but probably burn down the house if they're going to try to close the game. Nope. They go straight for the Memory Deluge. Might mean they have another Elite, but we can counter it. just slow them down. We don't have to pin ourselves into burning down the house. I think it'll take more than Elite Spellbinder to make your dungeon deck good. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Well, if they have the 3rd Elite Spellbinder, and always remember that the Shuffler is fine, so they might, then they're still going to get their house burned down. Always play around the 3rd or the 4th copy being in the top 12 cards. Always. This is Magic Arena. What do you think this was? All right, untapped land, and we are deluging for 6 on the first pass. What? Good lord. I don't have a hand. I just have different exile zones that I play my cards from. Don't act like you're not impressed. Oh, good lord. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. You're going on YouTube, buddy. And you're not gonna like it. I feel that. I feel that. Oh my goodness. That's so mean. For those who are like, crush the weak, I present the case for Cinderclasm. I lose 1 life. How many Cinderclasms is too many? I think we just grab our combo, right? Just grab the combo. Okay. So if our opponent doesn't draw a land and they have the removal spell, they can't get past all the Storm Giants. So we'll chill. See if they know about it. Oh, they do have the land. So maybe we take this damage, deluge again, hit lands, and then go off. Because we just need 2 lands. We need to cast the first, or no, we just need 1 land. We can cast this Epiphany, and then the next Epiphany. I will lose 2 life. 6. Triumphant Adventure. Alright. Grab the land. Don't want to miss the land. And then I guess another deluge is fine. Galvanic Iteration. All runs Epiphany. It's not fair. Nothing about this is fine. And another turn for me. Oops. I cast the wrong card. Did I just blow it? I meant to cast this card. Wait, do I have another turn? I don't? What is the matter with me today? It has been the worst day. I can't begin to express how bad it's been. How many mistakes I've just made for no reason. I'm just playing with my food now. But if they can somehow kill these and attack, I don't know. I don't know. I deserve to die. I deserve to die. There's about 4 hours of unusable footage from today of me just playing horrible Magic. And it's not over yet, apparently. Silver Quill Command. Juicy. Very juicy. I will sacrifice this. That bird died for my hubris and my sins. Popping off, baby. Popping off. I seriously flashed back the wrong spell. It's the... It might... Oh, God. It might legitimately be the worst day of Magic I've ever played, and, oh, well. Let's go. It was all just so we could take more turns. Right? Right? Get me out of here. Get me out. I'm a disgrace. All right. We are gonna burn this house down. Hell yeah. We do have to get there, and we have stuff to fill the early turns, but nothing to keep the opponent from running us over, but we're on the play, so let's make it happen. Yay, our opponent didn't play a 1-drop. Every inch of time we get here is good. Okay, mirror. How exciting. I'm sure everybody likes a good, exciting mirror match. Let's go ahead and iteration this turn so we can deluge next turn and go from there. This is absolutely the worst iteration we could play. Which of these cards is actually good, though? I think it's only burn, right? Yeah, couldn't get much worse than that. Gross. Absolutely gross. Couldn't get worse than that. How are we gonna deal? Prismari Command would be awesome. Attack? No, attack. All right. So they could. This can play things on either turn, right? Let's see what happens if we go for this. Resolves. Guys, there have been no lands in the top 7. Thank you. I was getting concerned. I think we have to try to kill it. I think that the problem is I'll only have 2 mana left. We should do it on our turn, or we can do it on their upkeep. But I think they're just going to counter it anyway, so we should wait. We should just wait. Uh-huh. See what they reveal. Expressive Iteration. They can't cast that this turn. Destroy target artifact and create a treasure so we can still have a Saw It Coming. So there. Passed the first Cody test, I guess. It looks like we both might have plenty of dead cards to try to figure out how to navigate. Opponent will slam an iteration. They just exiled one. And they got an Amiria's Call. Did Jeskai Cody get any good cards from the new set? I can't think of anything particularly scary. I'm a little scared to play this right now because of the way that the mana's set up. I could have to target a den. Let's tap the 2 red here, foretell the saw it coming past turn. This should be a heck of a challenge. We need to try to find Test of Talents. This is only going to leave me with 1 blue unless we find another island, but this does give us 3 cards to try to get there, and we do. Shuffler is still fine. They want to rumble with the den. If we let that thing go into combat, I guess at the very start of combat is the right time to use Field of Ruin. Right before it makes a goblin, but where they can't use the mana on their main phase. New Field of Ruin art. Cosmeticed out, do you like it? Just proof that I don't know what to do with my money. Could go for Deluge, give up the treasure, but you never know where 1 more mana could make a huge difference, and we shouldn't be in a rush. At some point, burning down the house is a threat. At some point, that will happen. But I don't want to do that until I have a lot of mana. From the graveyard. Resolves. That's messed up. So we definitely want Saw It Coming, and I think we want Iteration. We just want to be able to win all of the counter wars. Forever and ever. And we'll hold the Iteration until we're about to miss a land drop. Give ourselves the best chance to hit every frickin' land. Opus. No thank you. Definitely, yeah. Let's not get Opused. Tempo too strong. I'm sure they run about 4 though, being a Cody deck. They might not have counter spells because they're a Cody deck too, but every now and then they get you. Or are they gonna win that war? Well, we're gonna fight. Let's see what they've got. This is an infinite turns time. Ooh, they're gonna divide by 0 to get it back. Okay. Teachings. Boom. All right, guys. They tapped out. They're not getting another chance. Combo assemble. Frostbite, no snow. Feels bad. But there might just be something cheap to kill anyway. They're ranked number 194. There's no way they're not playing aggro, right? In best of one? In best of one, who grinds into top 200 without aggro? Like me and one other dude. Okay, 3 pathways. Okay, it's blue-white control. We found the one other dude. Found the one other dude. Dude. I got your haul, though. Alright, how are they going to win? Devious cover-up? If we wait long enough, they'll have to devious cover up their own thing. This game is going to... This is going to get ugly, guys. Like, this is... There's no way around it. This is gonna be... This is not for the weak of heart, okay? This is for the real ones. if you're not down for some control on control, endless battling, you should leave now. It's not getting better. 2 Field of Ruins. If I tap my Field of Ruin, they blow up my Field of Ruin. Let's get that part of the game out of the way. I don't know, they might pop off a Memory Deluge here, but maybe they'll be afraid to tap out. Maybe we just make 3 devils and show them the meaning of pain. They've used the mana to foretell. We've ramped their foretell. We can't win anymore. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Gotta find that Test of Talents. Uh-oh. Well, it's gonna be a long time before they power that up and try to do that kind of nonsense. Are you thinking about countering this? I mean, that's fine with me. We gotta get them out somehow. I'd rather have the iteration. So you drew the best card in the matchup, and your target is my Prismari Command. Okay. If we draw a land here, we get to Epiphany. I mean, we take it. It's kind of our win con, but you just kind of do it. Because otherwise it's not going to resolve easily. And now we are going to defend our flock of birds from the control mage. Our flock of birds and our pack of devils are a 4-turn clock, and we're just going to defend them and beat our opponent to death. Doomscar. Alright. They probably counter this. But I think we try. Divide? I'll take a divide. That's another 5 damage. That's another 3 damage when this goes. That's another iteration to try to find another counterspell. Help me out. Guys, we found another counterspell. Unfortunately, I can only keep one of these. But at least we got one. Alright, so if they use Divide there, they don't have a Saw It Coming. If they don't have a Saw It Coming, maybe they can't stop it this turn, and they have to pay 5 for this Doomscar. Conspicuous 3 mana left open, though. But you got nothing. You ain't got it. Ha! Target a devil. In responses. Top tier plays. I'm like a proud father who had to kill his favorite son. I disgust myself. Always BM. Oh, come on! Come on! Why not cast the Nexus of Fate? Stockfish. Stockfish coming for our rank. No red. Probably a mole. It's gotta be a mole, right? Literally nothing is castable until turn 3 and it's on the draw. Can't do that. Can't do that. We have blue or red, not both. Thank you, Field of Ruin. These 3 Field of Ruins are really holding it down. This is not good. On the draw, I'm gonna bail on this card. I guess no, wait. So the best case scenario is we're in a control matchup, and then these cards are all good, and everything's fine. If we're against aggro, we're going to lose anyway, unless we draw incredibly perfect. So we'll keep like this, and we'll hope that our opponent doesn't go turn 1 creature, beat you to death. Okay. Okay, we're not done yet. Field of Ruin. Let's try to hold off on making our choice here, although it's most likely blue. Esper. Esper, Professor of Sim blah blah blah. Okay. I mean, if they have 2 of these, I'll want to just Klasm them away. What can they punish us with on turn 3 if we put our mana up wrong? Not much. But we can't cast Saw It Coming on the next turn if we don't foretell it now. I feel like Learn is outmoded. Like, every single deck I've tried to build with the Learn cards, I think there are just better cards now from Innistrad. In almost every case, I'd replace them. I haven't found many cases to keep the Learn board, other than, like, when I really need Divide by 0. It's hard to picture a 3-color deck needing to Learn anymore. This is Snowland, this is not, so they don't run Blood on the snow. Foretell, sure. So my plan is to Memory Deluge at the end of their next turn, so let's make a bonus blue mana now. We're chilling. I'm a little worried about Deluge hitting Test of Talents. It's the best card against this, and they probably run some of them, but there's no way we don't play it at the end of this turn, right? I mean, we could Klasm. It just feels like we are supposed to Deluge right here. Even if they Test of Talents our Deluge, we've got other card advantage stuff in the deck. They are thinking. I foretell a card. Classic blue. Alright. Now they might be really scared to counter this. And they miss their land drop, which that's them falling behind. I wouldn't be surprised if they counter it. Alright, they're gonna be hold instead. This is so good. If I stacked my deck, I'd probably draw something like this. Five mana. Let's go for the Klasm. Oh no, let's wait. They might still play one more Professor this turn. We might get 2 Professors. We're patient. I don't think the life total matters. In fact, we're just gonna do this again. Shuffler is fine. So tempting to counter that, but I feel like they're going to end up discarding the hand size. or in a more awkward spot before we are. I don't know. I feel good letting them resolve that. I think that in the battle between Behold the Multiverse and Memory Deluge wins. As long as we don't get Test of Talented, that would be bad. I'm just gonna Clasm. Not take any more for that. If they play another one, we'll just Clasm it again. It'll be fun. Opponent has Foretold. Are you still with me out there? Or have you fallen asleep? Have you fallen into a deep, deep sleep at home? Waiting, wondering what the control mirror will bring next? Or are you on the edge of your seat, staring deep into your portable device, your television, your gaming console, your computer, wherever you're watching? Are you glued to just wonder? What will be foretold? What will resolve? What will the control mage do next? I'll tell you right now. I'm going to play another land. And pass the turn. I know. Don't act like you're not impressed. So I'm definitely at a point where a Test of Talents is a bit too much of a blowout. I'm actually going to wait. I think I'm doing just fine. I'm not going to miss land. I'm doing just fine. Go ahead. Stockfish 271 resolves. Behold the Multiverse. It's an instant. For 3 and a blue, scry 2. Then draw 2 cards. I'd like to know if they scried to the top or bottom, but I can't tell. Because the arena client is messed up. Yeah, discard to hand size. Doomscar down. That's card advantage, guys. Actual card advantage achieved. All right, are they missing land? If they're missing land, I'm not even going to act. They want to play out their counter spells. Let's chill. As long as they're missing land, I'm not even going to act. Darn it! We were on a roll. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, patience, you guys. Patience. Holy crap. Riveting. Riveting content. They did get Field of Ruin into their Esper deck, so they did look at some new cards. $33 cards, 37. They're gonna deck before me. Gonna make them act. All right, there's a missed land drop. That's another discard. That's another discard. Yeah, you get that Vanishing Verse out of here. I foretell. Stalemate broken. Action taken. Don't say I didn't do nothing for you. All right, they have 3 blue sources, guys. 3. We have 3 counter spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn we can deluge. Unless they tap a blue source here. I just want to make absolutely sure if they have Test of Talents that I win that fight. Okay. Well, this is on hold until we start the fight, our opponent taps out, and then we go nuts. Oh, they're passing. Should we let them discard or go for it? Let's let them discard. That's +1 card. No land? Oh, no. All right. Hand. Deck, exile. Well, if we're not going to fight over Deluge this turn, we'll do our foretells. And hopefully they miss land again. All right, Deluge fight on the end of this turn, unless they miss land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Deluge fight, guys. We're fighting to battle. Divide by 0. So, divide by 0 against Memory Deluge is a sneaky hard counter. It says return to hand, but because you flash it back, it doesn't return to hand, it gets exiled. Alright, we're going to be 1 mana short of the quad counter, but if we tap our opponent out here, it'll be fine. Okay. So, stack is getting juicy. Stack is getting really juicy. I'm going to try to keep it small. How far are you willing to go? How badly do you want to win this war? Full wizard duel mode activate. Disdainful Stroke. 1 blue mana left. They might have a Planeswalker. Let's fight with Test, although I don't like testing the Disdainful Stroke very much. And are you letting the shields down? Are you going to let the shields down? If you let them down, you may not get another chance. This might be to test if talents are deluges. But we'll still get Alrund's Epiphany burning down the house. Oh, we get to see their hand? Vanquish the Horde. That's a new card. Okay, so in the deck, they still have Test of Talents, and Saw It Coming, and Negate. They have, for win cons, they have Mordenkainen, Professor Onyx. Professor Onyx again, Hall of Storm Giants, Alrund's Epiphanies, Professor of Sim blah blah blah. In the graveyard, we get you. In the hand, we get endlessremoval.com. All right. One more time. Let's look at the library for Saw It Coming. 1 Saw It Coming. 3 cards exiled. So 2 of these are Saw It Coming. 1 is an Epiphany. I think they messed up. I think you gotta win that fight if you're gonna pick it, because now you're very unlikely to get another turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 counters here. Let's go for the one from hand. You got 1 counter spell left. You got mana for 1 more. What are you gonna do? This is why you need the new dual lands in the deck. The deck just doesn't have enough dual lands to cast all of its spells in the big counter wars, which is one of the reasons I moved away from it. Create 3 devils. And if you thought the 3 devil mode was lame, I present to you 3 devil mode at its peak. We are burning down the house. Vanishing Verse. Do we need it? Let's see. We're going to go drop you to 20. Then we're going to drop you to 16. Then we're going to drop you to 10. We still have to find one more Epiphany, which I think we're going to try to deluge our way to do it. We shouldn't need this. We shouldn't need it. Say hello to my little friends. Resolves. Go 7 deep for one more. Just play your saw it coming. Come on now. You're not fooling anybody. Ugh. Boom. Too easy. Go ahead and grab the infusion too. Say it with me, guys. Why not cast the Nexus of Fate? True villain mode has been activated. I mean, I don't mind uploading undefeated decks. It doesn't bother me as much as you might think. It's nice when it goes undefeated, okay? It's nice. Hyper Dragon. Okay. I mean, that's gold span to a T, right? Total Zoomer Dragon. On the draw. Prismari command to burn down the house against aggro, counter magic, and selection against control. It's a keep. Opponent mulls for 1. They play a hive. They pass the turn. Behold my snow-covered mountain. Necro Snarl, Jaspera Sentinel. Kill it. It has to die. One of the good things about the deck is people think you're the dragon deck, so they like hold mana open to kill your Goldspan dragon all the time. Elves? I feel like there's false advertising here from Hyper Dragon. Very false advertising. I also feel like they're going to have problems with 8 board wipes. Lots of problems. I guess that's not bad. Could just counter it. Or just let them have the cards. Letting them have the cards would be a bit overconfident there, wouldn't it? Okay. Interesting that they led with that, not the War Master. So they've got something here. What you doing? What? Instant speed something. What could it be? All right, 2 damage. Probably just Infernal Grasp. Maybe they are respecting the dragon. Oh. Snakeskin Veil Gaming achieved. All right. I see you. Power up the hive, huh? Like they know so much. Well, we don't want to expose the memory deluge while they're worried about using their hive. Kick it. Look at them. This is an advanced elf gamer playing around sweepers, okay? Taking elf gaming to places it has never been before. But where are my Field of Ruins? Yep. I mean, you gotta play more. The elves are no good if you don't cast more of them. A little risky, the hive might take this now, but I think we'll have to be okay with that. Burning down the house. They don't go for the hive, so we've got the deluge. Let's see if they can put 2 threats on the board here. We can epiphany into it so that we have chump blockers. We've got the realm walker. I mean, if there's something elves does well, they don't run out of value easily. Ah. So let's hold back, hope they power up the hive to get rid of the deluge, and then we can block the hive Cinderclasm. Goodbye, Memory Deluge. I'll miss you. Okay. Okay. That's also an acceptable play from my point of view. Look, Flashback is a brand new ability. A lot of people have never understood its power, never grasped its true potential. Snakeskin Veil, are we doing this? They're doing this. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. All right. Varus of the Silvery Moon. You can have that. We'll find a solution. We will find a solution here. I am confident. We didn't find a solution. But these might find a solution. I am confident. I remain confident. I don't know if I have a good reason, but I'm staying confident. Turns. More turns. This has reach. Okay. What's a guy gotta do for a frostbite around here? Thank you. Yes, I am sure I will pay the one. I'm feeling generous today. I'm throwing in the 1 mana. All right. Elves, even advanced elves, still has to solve board wipe and counterspell problems. And we are back for the post-game wrap. Stats. Untapped GG. Do you need the stats? 100% win rate. 6-0. 48 minutes and 55 seconds of excellent game time. Yeah, I think that we drew well in the control mirrors. Now we have a ton of selection between Memory Deluge and Expressive Iteration versus decks that don't have those. If we're going to play a control mirror and we have 4 iterations and 4 deluges and they have some Behold the Multiverses and a ton of sweepers, where we should win that match. And I think that played out the way you'd expect. The Cody deck also didn't seem to run many, if any, counter spells because they were kind of committed to the Cody meme. And that doesn't usually end well for the blue player without counterspells. That usually goes very badly. Against aggro, I still can't believe that somehow we snuck 8 board wipes, 4 Cinderclasms, and 4 Burn the House Downs into this deck, and we had game against control. I think that's the biggest strength of the deck. And if you were to ask me what the bad matchups are, I am still worried about green. I'm worried about werewolves. I'm worried about old growth troll. I'm worried about things that are bigger than a Cinderclasm can kill, because we can't be absolutely sure we'll have Frostbite or the Snowlands to use it. We can't be absolutely sure that we can cast Prismari Command, make a treasure, and cast Burn the House Down a turn early. If we're not doing stuff like that against green, I think we can still get overpowered. But I think that generally speaking, the deck has just an end game that it marches towards, and as long as you play it careful, I think you'll get there. And I think you too can find your way up that mythic ladder. Running, Izzet turns control. Should you cut your Goldspan dragons? I've been happier since I cut my Goldspan dragons. I can't lie. This deck is way more my style than Goldspan Dragon. And I think it just has more good matchups in Best of One. So I think this might be a better version for Best of One than Goldspan All Runs. Big words. So, it's your job now. Go out there and either prove me right or prove me wrong. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.